Come and join me. Come and join me. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just take a look. Oh no, what's happening? Good morning. Can you come and join me? Just fade it out. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is a hangout session. Hangout with carnivores, my friends, my new friends. Everybody wants to just join and just come in. The link is in the stream. I hope my sound is okay for those who are watching. Um, yeah, and just come and chat. Come and chat with me. And I'm using my phone camera that I have, just trying a different camera this morning. Yes, it's morning by me. It's 5:30 in the morning. The sun is busy coming out. So yeah. So maybe if we can have good morning, whoever's joining. Stream is in the link. I'll just pop it in there again for those who wants to join. Welcome, welcome. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know how you guys are doing. Please let me know in the comments, or if you wanna come online, come online with me and let's just chat. I know it's gonna be fun. Hi, Booby Goats. Hi, it's my bedtime. I know it's bedtime. Normally we had a hangout this time of the day, but hi and good night. Love your videos. Firstly, love your videos, Booby Goats. Um, it's quite. I just spoke Afrikaans. It's amazing. Yeah. But thank you for coming in. Good night. Sleep tight. Yeah, but thank you for commenting. Yeah, I'm just waiting. This was just a random thought. Being bored. Um, it's so funny saying being bored and you just woke up. Yeah, but I felt like just wanting to talk with some friends and carnivores about life. And as you know, I've updated about myself. It's coming past weeks, and about my, how you call it, my blood work, and being puzzled about it. And I just want to say thank you to David, just to give me that peace of mind, not to panic. And in a few hours, yeah, in a few hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, I'll be going to my doctor just to hear what he has to say, consultation. So yeah, and if you really wanted to know about the numbers, just pop it into the screen. Say hi. I would appreciate that. And while I'm busy, if you see I'm not talking or so forth, um, I'm just busy also doing the community work. Yes, and tonight I will be tonight. Let me just say in, oh, that's a big calculation. In 15 hours. In 15 hours or less, I will be live with Lynn the Wiki, Midlife Carnivore. So, yes, I know. Hi, this is my friend David. Also, let me just say good morning,
Hey,
David.
buddy. How you doing?
I'm great, David. Yourself? I see it's afternoon there by you.
Yes, it is now. It's 25 to 2.
Wow. See, the
How's your
sun is
day?
shining. How's your
Yeah, it's
day? It just
beautiful.
started. It just started, David. Just woke up and just felt like, ah, let's come along and I just want to talk to
Fair
some
enough.
friends. I've missed you, David. Truly, I missed you.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
while
like,
actually.
yeah, yeah. 2 weeks was a long time. Can tell you that
Yeah,
was too
it's a
long for
bit
me.
more really. I guess I haven't done much the last week and a half.
Mm,
To be honest, when I came back, I've just been feeling a bit down.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
went back to Japan. It's been a long time since I've been there. I just
Mm,
feel when I come back here, I just feel like I'm missing out on so much. But I'm
Yeah,
back now, and yeah, like the last couple of days now, I'm feeling pretty good. So
that's awesome. Yeah,
mm,
for me, I was also feeling like down. Maybe because
mm,
it's that you can't do what you want to do. As I said,
yeah,
I've basically hurt myself in one of the videos, and then I felt a bit bitter. But then again, the little boy said, "No, you must rather risk because you don't know how the extreme it was. Maybe sprain a muscle or so."
yeah,
So yeah. Then I fell down because with the energy, no energy. So yeah, and that
yeah,
was like in that time when you were away, and yeah, yeah. But
yeah.
I
I
like
get
the
that.
Japan. I like that videos of Japan. See, it was a awesome trip.
It was fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
It was it was. I mean, it was really great. It's kind of difficult at times, like visiting some of the the some of those memorials from the quake and
Mm,
things like that. But we were just on the go the whole time, and it was great. I was kind of, even though I was feeling really good because of especially being on carnivore, but I was still a little bit worried about how I would cope with colds and flus while traveling.
mm-hmm.
But I was fine. I didn't have any problems at all. I didn't get a cold or flu while I was there, so or traveling there. So it was brilliant. It felt really great.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole time we were there was just go, 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 you know? So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So nowadays I tell friends if they say about Japan and rice, I said no, 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 no. You don't know what you're talking about. They're eating
yeah,
meat over there.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, I mean, people kind of look at you funny, like like here in Australia, if you tell them you only eat meat, no veggies, or anything else, they look at you funny, like you know,
Mm.
like the other day, I went to the butcher and I asked for this extra fat, and he asked me if I make my own sausages, and I said no, I just eat the fat straight, like that. And the look on
It
his
makes
face,
sense.
he's like, I thought he was gonna have a heart attack, but
Yeah.
um, but when you mention like in Japan, if you do the same thing, they look at you funny the same way,
Hmm.
but for different reasons. Like that, it's like what you don't have rice, you don't have
Yeah.
veggies, you know. Um, but it's just the same. It's just you know, here it's like, what about pasta? What about pizza? What about in Japan it's what about veggies? What about rice? But
Mm.
yeah, they really don't eat that much rice anyway. So it sort of it gets a bit annoying when you see all these people that say like, Japan's diet is rice based. I'm like,
Hmm.
how do you figure that? It's
Yeah.
complete BS.
Think it's all
It's
to do with the
amazing.
movies. Mm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, and the media.
Yeah.
So, mm. But
Yeah.
they have like they had like here we get beef jerky, chicken jerky, and pork jerky and stuff like that. But here, you can't get jerky that hasn't had like soy and seed oils added to
Mm-hmm.
it. But in Japan, you can get any kind of jerky, and like seafood jerky as well. Like they love like jerky, squid and
Mm.
octopus and things like that. And it's such just fantastic quality of food, it really
Mm.
is. And those 2 weeks, I felt amazing. I was just eating.
Yeah.
The food was brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Hey, if you enjoyed it, David, I'm just happy for you for that because yes,
yeah,
I know taking trips to a home country is like wow.
yeah,
It's always amazing, and obviously, what happened back in the day, the tsunami thingy, and coming back. Obviously,
yeah.
as you've seen, is it 9 years? How long were you away?
Uh, 12 years. Yeah,
12.
2011 that
Wow.
happened.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, and seeing the recovery of the country. And yes, at that time, I would say also have family that side. My
yeah.
brother married into somebody from Japan, and but he was also in Australia at that time when that
Oh, that's
happened.
good. Yeah,
Um, but yeah, so yeah,
yeah.
that's also interesting when you mention you from Japan, and I was always thinking of my sister-in-law. She was from Lusaka, if I'm saying it right.
Osaka.
Yeah, she was from that
Yeah,
side of the world.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Osaka's about 3 hours south of Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's yeah, about 300, between 300 and 400 kilometers south of Tokyo. So they're
Okay.
pretty safe down there. Yeah, it's really hot
Yeah.
and humid down there. That's Universal Studios and things like that down there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
um, yeah. Where we are, we're 350 kilometers north of Tokyo. So
Okay.
completely like the opposite end. Yeah,
Mm.
um, gets lots of
Yeah.
snow in winter and things like that.
Mm.
Yeah. They call
Don't you?
they call they call Sendai the city of trees, and
Mhm.
it's really pretty. I love the season changes there. In Australia, it's either green or it's dead, you know, or it's just brown. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty.
I see on the news when they talk about the hot seasons, it's just brown.
Yeah, yeah. It's either green or it's brown, but it
Mm.
gets really colorful in Japan. And you know, autumn right about now, it's really very pretty. And then it just goes into snow, and it gets it's really pretty too, but in a different
Mm.
way. So yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great place actually. So
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks,
so
David,
much is
thanks for sharing your basically your life with us in that sense
oh,
of Japan, and it's just amazing. Yeah. I'm still looking forward to some more, but I know maybe your videos ran up.
yeah. There's actually I've been editing a few more. There's actually a lot
Mm.
of footage. Actually, I was filming a whole lot while I was there, but it would take too long. Just take too long to put them all up on YouTube. But um, on the one of the last days, we did a, a tour day, or some of the tourist spots around the city, visiting
Mm-hmm.
different shrines, and where Masamune Date, he was the samurai who founded Sendai, um,
Okay.
and his home where he used to live, and a few other just touristy sort of spots, but amazing places. But I'll have to
Mm-hmm.
break them up into three different videos. Otherwise, it'd take about like a 3 hour video. Um, so I'll do a part one, two, and three of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was great. These we went to Masamune Date's resting place, his pretty much tomb,
Mm-hmm.
and it's high, really, really high on top of a hill, okay, or a mountain, I should say. And you have to walk up this hill, and you get to like this certain point, and then the stairs start, and it just continues and continues and continues.
A
It's a
thousand
it's a
steps.
tough, yeah, it's
A
a tough
thousand step
climb.
type of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. It's a really tough climb,
Mm.
and you see all ages actually. Like some people were in their 80s just walking up this hill, then walking up these stairs, and no one complained. It was amazing. It's
Yeah,
quite
it
busy
should.
too. It's very popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your last video said about this walking
Oh yeah,
2 hours.
yeah.
Wow, and carrying
Two
stuff.
hours. Yeah.
And carrying
At
stuff.
71. Yeah. It was
Wow.
at 71. He goes out every single morning. And it doesn't matter what day it is. It just every single morning, 2 hours walk, and it's at a very fast pace. You know that
Mm-hmm.
I think he sort of lives like about 1.5 times faster than anyone else. You know, his whole life he's just so fast. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
to
got a
to
lot of
this.
energy. Mm, yeah,
Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah. We'll get there. We'll get
We'll
there.
get there. Let's just
Absolutely,
stick to the carnivore diet. We'll get there.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
he doesn't always eat a lot of meat, but he eats a whole range of meat. You know, a lot of seafood and stuff as well. He loves seafood, and
Mm-hmm.
but you know, he eats any kind of meat really. But it just
Mm.
goes, you know, the proof is in the pudding. You know, they're very active,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mentioned in the video, but you know, while we were there, we didn't see one mobility scooter.
Mm.
You you know, these are pretty common in Australia. I hate them because you know when you like you know, for example, if you have like an injury or like a sore knee, or you feel like or you're just too heavy, perhaps they make it worse by not doing anything. If you sit on a scooter and it does all the walking for you, it just
Mm.
the condition just gets worse and worse. So I really hate that. For me, it's always been, if even with an injury, I always exercise. I just change the exercise so that it's not going to make it worse, because otherwise you get muscle wastage and you make the injury worse.
Mm.
So you know, it's something it's like one of my pet hates in Australia is these damn mobility scooters.
Mm.
I just want them to get off their ass and walk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
it
Got
is
you
what it is, isn't it?
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so how are things going with you?
Yeah. I'm doing okay. Just busy,
Yeah,
busy. I think this week was like the I'm not gonna say excited, but more challenging in the sense of family.
yeah,
Um, we I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday night. Um, I normally make my own food. My wife makes the family's food, and I think we bought something that was off, some sausage or some meat that was off,
yeah.
and they ate it. And the next morning, or the let me say midnight, the evening, my daughter got sick, and she was vomiting, vomiting, and every hour I started to look at how she's vomiting, and it was every hour, and I was a bit concerned because I'm thinking of dehydration, telling her to drink, but nothing wanna stay in. So, and that is up until I think 5 o'clock, around about five. Then my son woke up, also say his stomach is not feeling great, and he started to vomit. So
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it was challenging. Then my wife again saying her stomach, but she didn't vomit. She more had a runny tummy,
Yeah,
and I had to go work. We had some pressing stuff going, so at work, so I had to go work, and I said, okay, don't worry, I'll just do my work quickly, and then I'll be back. Take you guys to the doctor. Um, And when we were at the doctor, so coming back to what you said, I wasn't expecting to do a blood test. They were coming to that. But yeah, at the doctor said no, they might have, there is a tummy bug going around, or it might be food poisoning, one of the two. He
yeah,
can't really say what it is, but um, gave them something meds to help. And then I said, okay, my tummy is like, I don't know. It's also but rumbly. So we checked me out, and then I was like, so doctor, last time you were here, what do you say now? Look at, there's no more weight, there's no more bulb this bulb here in front of me. And he said, yes, I hardly recognized you when I stepped in. And I said, oh, that's a good sign. So yeah, let me just say
excellent.
hi to Baroness of Beeth. She was on JT's live this morning or a few
Okay.
hours ago. I would say 4 hours ago. She was
Okay.
on.
I haven't
So
caught that one yet.
yeah, so yeah, but let me continue. So I was like, he said, okay, just lay on the bed. Let me check you out. He said nothing about my BP. He normally takes that, and he said nothing. And he asked me, so tell me, what did you do? And I said, doctor, for me, I'm not too sure if I have to tell you, but I'm on the carnivore diet, and this changed me. And his words was, "Oh, one of the good diets, hmm, and
Oh wow.
obviously one of the best, right?" But he was like, not sure really. I picked that up. He wasn't really sure what it is, and then I discussed some A. Then I discussed about my blood pressure. Then he asked me, so this diet is all protein. I said, yes, doctor. He said, oh, okay. Elimination. Okay, good. I said, it's good. And then he said,
Well, not
but
exactly all protein, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah, then he said, yeah, I can see the benefit it had on you
Mm,
losing weight. And you telling me your blood pressure is normal. So there is some benefits in it. And
yeah.
it's like, I'm like, okay. So doctor, what about that blood work? When are we gonna do that? Can I do that? Must I make an appointment? So no, we can somehow do it today. Did you drink anything? And normally I do a fasting. So I said, no, I'm okay. I don't I basically I'm in a fasting state. I only drank water this morning, so is it okay? And then he said, no, it's okay. And hence me landing up doing my blood work as well. So
Yeah.
I think the dehydration, I only had a liter water that morning. I think that's where the dehydration may be coming in. I don't know. Can't say about that blood work. But yeah, then he was pointing at my wife and telling her, I see you don't listen to what your husband is doing. And then I had to stop and say, Doctor, no, she's also on the journey. She started on July 2023 and she lost 20 kilos thus far. And he's like,
Wow.
that's good. And he's like, yeah, you guys have found like a golden nugget of eating well.
Yeah.
And he said, um, you can, I hope you can tell my patients. Because every time I say, and he told me this, you need to change your lifestyle, your way of eating. The last time he spoke with me, and he said, you need to change that. So he said, look like you've listened and you got that golden nugget, and now you're like sharing it with your family, and your wife's got this. And I hope you can tell my patients as well when I tell them you need a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
But he never tells you what kind of lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, don't give us the secret. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. A lot of them don't really know about it either, but at least he's open to it.
yeah, um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him today. But I was just a bit worried. What does the numbers really mean for me?
Yeah.
And I say thank you, David, just for going through it and just looking at it and giving me a peace of mind, that
Yeah.
calmness,
That's
not to
no problem.
worry. Yeah,
Yeah.
not to
I
worry
mean,
about it.
those markers are they're different to ours too.
Mm,
Like our markers, are, cholesterol markers, are anything over 5.1 sort of thing. So it changes on depending on where you are. It's really, like I said, it's really nothing to worry about. And one test doesn't give you a
yeah,
over
a
time
big
sort of reading either. So it depends
yeah,
on how you were eating beforehand or fasting. Fasting
mm,
will drive up those numbers as well. Um,
yeah.
yeah, I really wouldn't worry about it. I don't even test that stuff anymore. It's not worth it.
Let me just say hello to somebody as well. Annabella.
I'm better.
Uh, Annabella is frequently now recently on my commenting, and I appreciate Annabella and Annabella.
Yeah, she's great. She's
Um,
great. She gets around.
yeah, yeah, she's getting around and she's working our way through the carnivore diet as well. Nice
Yeah.
coming along, Anna. If you want to join, I think you're camera shy. You can always put off the camera and just hear your voice. We can do that. But yeah, let's just
It's good to see that last one you put up before. Was it the Baroness? She's
yeah,
always smashed legs in the gym. Yeah, that's good to see.
yeah.
Excellent. Another trainer on lifting weights on the carnival. Very good. Mm.
Arlene Blackwood. Hi, Arlene.
Just
Welcome.
smash that
Welcome to
legs.
this thing. Yeah, smash that legs. And Annabelle is saying maybe one day. Yeah, we got patience. I think Carnival's got a. I'm not gonna say no, no, no. I'm not gonna say it. Sorry. I would
It's
have wanted to say Carnival has a lot of patience nowadays. My friend Kobus. Kobus, if you want to join and meet David, might as well. I'll put the link in the description, Kobus. David, you never met Kobus?
if you no, I haven't. The
Yeah,
link's still up in the top of the description there if you want to have a look.
yeah. I'll just add. Annabella, you can email me. I'm taking a challenge. Yeah, you can email me anytime, Annabella. It is in the description, Carnivore Transformer, and I will make you a high priority on my list to help you out whatever you want with technical challenges. I'll make it. I will even come through the screen if I can to just sort that little bugs out. Okay, thanks,
Hey
but not
Annabelle,
that.
yeah, my email address is also in my description.
Yeah.
It's just dc1973 at proton.me.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let me just
But it's also in my description, so you can copy it from there.
yeah. Oh, guess what? My thingy just went off. I don't know if you hear the sound. That was like a thingy where I put on my calendar every morning DC would come live. Not DC, JT. Oh, getting
JT.
stuck with
Yeah.
the JT. Yeah, it was JT's time. Yeah, so um, yeah, I don't know. Well, we're getting more viewers. Hi, Nancy. Oh,
Hello everyone.
hello all. Tuning in California.
California.
Welcome, welcome. I'm from South Africa, and David is from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going again across the what was it again? Across the globe or chatting
Across
with
the time
carnivores?
zones.
Time
Yeah.
zones. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's afternoon, it's morning, and I think it's evening or it's mid morning there by you. Um, I'm going to cook pork ribs for the first time today. Ooh.
Well, that sounds good. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Any ideas on how we're gonna cook that today? I normally
That's
put
a
my
good question. I mean, thinking about getting an air fryer. Have you? Do you have an air fryer, Graham?
yeah, all my stuff is cooked in air fry.
Yeah.
So I like the wind in my meat.
Yeah.
The hot wind.
Do you keep the oil after that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes, yes, yes. It's 2 p.m. in Queensland, yeah. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Annabella's in Queensland too. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I must
Yeah.
say hello to my other good friend Drea. I hope I'm saying it right. Drea is also an
Using
amazing
Drea.
person. New
Hello
friend.
there.
Hi Drea, this is David. DC learning to live. He's also an amazing guy and he's one of my best friends. Yeah, on this journey, helping me out is always nice. Nice person. If you need any advice or
Perfect.
so, exercise advice. Um, we got the main man, David. David is here. Just going to the comments. Oh, don't have an air fryer. Well, then pan fry.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one actually. Yeah, I might try one actually. Yeah, it's a bit messy, sort of cooking in a fry pan all the time.
Mm, yeah, it's all that splattering of that
Yeah,
oil. Yeah,
yeah,
like I just coming back to your question, David. It's like coming back. Yes, I do the beef fat, and then I just
yep,
pour out that oils from the beef fat,
yeah.
and then yeah, I got maybe 3 or 4 cups full, one big cup and 2 small cups, and just scooping every time when I make some breakfast. It just eggs. Oh, the comments is coming, but David, let's just go through it quickly.
Okay.
Kobus, my brother is in Australia and he tells me carnivore too expensive to do. Your take on it, David?
Um, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, supermarkets, in Australia, meat is very expensive. Like the cheapest, ugliest cut of meat with very little fat in it would be like 22, $24 a kilo, depending on where you go. But if you go to a butcher, like I found a main supplying butcher near me. I can now get rump for like $11 a kilo. Um, so it depends on where you go. If you go make friends with the butcher, it helps a lot. But again, also if you go carnivore, you're not buying all that other processed junk food. You're not buying any carbs. You're not buying fruit, vegetable, bread, or anything like that. And I'm not taking any supplements, so yeah, it works out pretty. You're actually going to save money over the long run. Um, so it just depends on how you prioritize your spending, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a bit of a background, David. I think it's the first time you hear of Kobus.
Yeah.
Kobus is a carnival coach in South Africa.
Oh,
Been on
okay.
the journey for, I think, 4.5 to 5 years already. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and he's got a TikTok channel where he's coaching people basically on the carnival way. Hence me
Yeah.
also going TikTok,
Oh, cool.
also going in onto that platform and informing. And yes, um, Kobus is playing a big role in getting my profile out there and asking people to subscribe so that we can have a live TikTok as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you, Corbus, for all the
Very
things
cool.
that you do in that side of the world. Let's just go on with the comments. Okay, Nancy said it's 8 p.m. there, evening. So it's
Oh,
good
that's awesome.
evening,
Yeah.
Nancy. That is in California, right? Hmm.
Yeah,
Losing
that's a
Drea.
that's the thing too. Like a lot of people will tell you it's too expensive because they look at the price of meat and they're calculating it on top of what everything else that they spend their money on as well. But they don't realize that time that they're cutting all that spending out as well because that's all you're buying is just the meat. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and eat less often, so it works out pretty well.
Wow.
And again,
uh,
you find a
uh,
good place, you'll be right.
mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah.
Drea says she's got the dehydrator. Oh, the
Oh, that
ninja
sounds
foodie
good.
thing. That ninja
Yeah.
foodie thing. Yeah, sounds great. Hi, David. And yes, you say it right, Graham. Wow, I didn't. I can't remember what I said. I don't use my oven anymore. Yes. Talk about that. I took out my oven. I only have an induction plate and air fryer.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. Then Annabella, I want to try smoked brisket. What do you think of that, David? Smoking that.
I've never
Um,
had brisket actually. I haven't tried brisket yet.
mm,
Yeah, that's one of the more expensive cuts here too. So, uh, you know, I I always just stick to the cheapest meat I can find. And at the moment, it's been changing. You know, depending because of the butcher I go to now. So it's either sort of either rump steak, strip loin, or ground beef. That's
Mm,
pretty much about it at the moment, plus eggs,
mm.
and butter. I love butter. That's about it. So
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Olin is quite happy that we got this live stream. This is just a random thought, Olin, when I was just waking up this morning. So I'm missing all my carnivore friends and my new friends and my subscribers. So a random thought. So I just popped up. Wow, let's just have an hangout with carnivores. So if there's anybody who wants to join us, might as well join us. It is in the description as well. So yeah, let's see what Annabelle, $19 a kilo for brisket lamb leg is about $10 to $13 a kilo. Hmm.
yeah, depending on where you go, yeah, you can get it quite cheap. Actually, that's another thing I've been eating recently is lamb. Actually, I love the lamb because it's nice and fatty. I've been getting that for $11 a kilo too. Actually, 11, $12 a kilo. So yeah, that's very good meat.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. So let's see what Annabelle is. I can put the exactly. I would agree with that statement, David.
yeah,
Can't put the
exactly.
price to health.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes I go over budget
yeah. Well,
with
yeah,
my
as I
with
always
my
say
meat
that you,
spending.
yeah, your wealth is in your health. You know, stay healthy, and that's everything that we're going through around the world with all this BS that's going on with, well, just everywhere. The best way to beat it is to stay healthy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And feel you on top of the world.
yeah.
Right. That's for you, David.
No worries, man. No worries.
Uh, Hi, good morning, Sandra. Sandra's also was helping me a lot with this carnivore list that I was talking about, that big community where we can, with all the community members on it, and there's more. And YouTube started to complain that the list is too long. So normally I would break it up in two. However, I've created a website where I'm going to populate it further there.
Yeah,
So yeah, because
very
it's
good.
good to know of more carnivores, and there are a lot more who's
Yeah,
on this journey,
yeah,
who's having success stories.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I've said before, so many people, um, everyone really just wants to be healthy, and you know, for me especially, like it's been a long run, but I think the carnivore diet has helped so many people just to get off medications. It's incredible, you know, and that's
Mm-hmm.
that's my goal too, to help people to get away from medications, be independent again. You
Yeah.
like you were saying with the lifestyle change before, a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to change their lifestyle. They just want a magic pill to take everything away,
Yeah.
and that's how we sort of fall into that trap, and we become dependent. You know.
Mm.
Um, and there's just nothing worse than being dependent on these corporations, to stay alive, um, or at least make you think that you're feeling healthy, sort of thing. They
Mm.
pretty much got us dying slowly enough that we think we're living. So key is to
Yeah.
get your health right, be independent again.
Die for.
Brisket is to die for when cooked well. Thanks, Annabelle.
Mm.
I'll have to try that sometime.
Yeah. And there we go. I buy mincemeat at Aldi.
Okay.
That word
I
Aldi. Uh,
yeah, the butcher in I found a really good butcher in North Lakes in north of Brisbane. What's it called? Meatland, I think it's called. It's really good and it's fresh. There's a heap of butchers working out the back, and they give me all the fat for free. So it's really cool.
mm-hmm. Let me just add it again. Let's go to Sandra. Cow does brisket come from? Sandra, it's a good question. What do you
Very
say?
good.
Let me just take out my file quickly.
Let's do a
Where is that?
Google search.
Yes, I do a manual Google search now. I do have a picture of that. Oh no, is it not in this file? I know I have a picture of a cow. David, if you have, can you present it maybe? Pop up.
I'll have a look.
You can present to us. Ah, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
Okay.
You say brisket. Uh,
Yeah, brisket.
uh, you see, there's a cow. Brisket. Am I right? Brisket and foreshank.
There we go. Right there. Can you see that?
Oh, dish it. Add to stage. There we go.
Yeah. You see the
There we
brisket there. That's the brisket. Okay.
right though. There we go. Thanks, DC.
No worries.
Um,
I was
right.
curious
Yes,
myself.
DC. Now, here's something that I hope the community is not gonna be angry with me. I woke up my wife while we were chatting, and she says, "Good morning, all." Hope she's not cross with
Good
me.
morning.
Yeah. And Gobus say we need a list of low carb doctors. Yes, Gobus, if you have that
That's a good
list,
idea, Travis. Yeah.
uh,
Mm.
if you have that list, I will populate it as well. We need to get this news out as well, low carb, because
Yeah.
my latest conversations with people is just cut the carbs, please. Just cut the carbs. You will find
Yeah.
some way of just getting off that will be the best. Let me
Yeah.
just see where
That's
we
a good
got.
idea.
Mm. Yeah, because that's the simplest thing they can do, but it's the difficult one, if I have to say it like that.
Wow. Losing
Mm.
Drea. I just got a large ribeye. I paid 22.30 before tax, but I've been eating a lot of chicken.
So,
That's amazingly cheap. Um,
wow.
like a ribeye here is like $60, $70 a kilo, something like that. Mm, really cheap. Hmm.
Aha. It's an exciting one, but we'll wait, no, David. You have a lot of time. We'll wait. I don't have anywhere to go for my next. I'm reading ahead on the comments, sorry.
Mm,
David is right. I
you're right.
don't
You're right.
buy into the
Totally.
products because I don't want to be addicted to them and I have to keep buying them. We're all addicted to ingredients, not necessary food. Hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
That's exactly
right.
right.
I'm getting excited, Drea. Andrea. David. Sorry.
Yeah. So I understand. It's still early morning there, so
Yeah.
still waking up.
PNW Health Journey. It would be awesome if you can join us. We'll wait.
Oh,
David,
that's
we
all
will
right. We'll
wait.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we'll wait. Mm,
Um, I've been following, and it would be nice meeting PNW Health Journey.
very good.
He lost a lot of weight as well, and he also goes to the gym, David.
Oh,
So
good.
yeah, yeah. So I've been
There's
following.
so many people. Actually, I can't really keep up with them. I haven't. There's so many. Actually, I have just haven't been able to find them all. Really, there's
Yeah,
a lot out there now. It's good.
yeah,
It's really good to see people waking up and people, um,
yeah. And he's also
getting their own message out. Yeah.
yeah, he's also on his journey for a
Mm,
time now. So that's just yeah, just amazing results from his side as well. Let's see what
yeah.
Tria is saying. Hi Natasha, good morning. I was just going to tell Graham to tell his beautiful wife. I said hello. I think my wife is busy. Hi Diane. Good. Now I need to choose. Good evening, Diane.
Hello, Diane. How you doing? I
I'm
haven't seen
Mr.
you for a while.
Diane. Yeah, I miss you, Diane. Diane is quite busy nowadays. But
Yeah.
Diane, if you can come along, if you want to hop on, it would be nice having you on. Yeah, I can't say anymore. Do you got anything else to say for Diane? I'm missing Diane so much. And Diane is like one of also the pivot that stones or that what you call
Yeah,
that
I like
that
Anne's
pillars.
next one. Though.
Yeah, that
Oh, look at
pillars.
Anne's next one.
Oops.
Diane's next one.
Oh, where did I miss something?
Yeah,
Wait, yeah, wait.
you've been drinking.
Yeah, okay, I see that one. Let me just see. We need a list of low carb doctors to visit in South Africa.
Yes.
I get that question a lot. I think Sandra had a doctor called Doctor Service or something like that. I think she had one. She said he's from South Africa, but I don't know where he's staying. Have you all seen the carnivore who has the RV? He has painted like the cuts of a cow. He named it brisket. Nah, I didn't see that one.
That's that's dedicated.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it was Lily Kane recently did. Okay, let me just say, Natasha, hello. Love your walk video. Okay, thanks for
Oh,
watching.
thank you.
Yeah, my
Oh,
wife is
grand.
fast.
Yeah,
My wife
that
is
was
fast.
lovely. Actually.
Yeah, we're doing it this Sunday again. So if you're from Cape Town, come and join us. It will be at Musenberg, 7 a.m. in the
Yeah,
morning. So yeah, I'm having also some family members and friends with. So we're making it a thing now, David.
that's good. Excellent.
Yeah,
Walking
but
is
cool.
great.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, let's see.
That was
Bypass.
lovely scenery, actually. Where was that last one? Was it Cape Town? Did you say?
Yeah, it's Musenberg, the last one when my wife was walking ahead of me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
The
that
sea
was
lions and
that's Musenberg. Right,
okay.
so from the Musenberg, which is a surfing area, we walk all along the beach to a place called St. James Beach and then Kalk Bay. There's still another distance to go, which we want to go to Simonstown, which is like very far. I think we shot the seals. I basically scoped over to the other area of the world, um,
Yeah,
other along the beach side. That's where we want to be at, and that's still a distance. So
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna work our way towards that area.
That's a really nice area. Nice scenery.
Yeah, and the other side, I was thinking and told my daughter maybe we need to go the other side of the world as well, which is other side of Cape Table Mountain, which is Sea Point. Take that walk up to Camps Bay. That's also beautiful. That's
Oh,
like
nice.
your celebrity houses and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Against the
Yeah.
mountain. Yeah, so yeah, that's also nice. That's Scuba saying hi today. And this is expensive. That is US too. Yeah. The dollar versus the US dollar.
Australian dollars. Yeah. Australian dollars, but when you're only earning Australian dollars, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
T-bone steaks. Lovely. Um, I'm going to buy white pepper next time I go shopping. Yeah, here we get.
I haven't actually. That's something I've cut out since I started carnivore. I haven't had any pepper. The only
Yeah.
thing I've been taking, the only thing I add to my meat is salt.
Same here.
I Yeah, I am so. That's the one thing I really love about this too is that I'm just so basic. All I eat is just the meat with salt, water, which I've always been like a big water drinker anyway, so it didn't bother me. Um, and eggs and butter, and I'd love the salt, but I haven't added anything else like pepper or anything, or even sauces or anything like that. So it's been a
Yeah.
big difference. Been good.
Yeah. My wife would also say that I'm like, if she do a spice thingy, I say no, 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 don't mix
Mm.
don't do spices next to my food when it's standing there. I just do salt.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. There we go, David. Let's laugh again.
Been
Um,
drinking.
I've been drinking water this morning in a pink cup, a Barbie
Yeah.
cup.
Is that
Yeah,
water or vodka?
no
A
water.
liquid
Water.
breakfast.
Must I teach you a bit of Afrikaans? David? We call it water.
Vodka. Vodka.
Water.
That sounds Russian. Sounds like Russian.
Good morning. Okay, Annabella, it's 140 days. Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
doing well.
Annabella. That's a lot of days. Keeping strong. Um, here we go. What does your day of eating look like? David.
Mm. Um, uh, that depends. Well, in Australia, it's I usually have 3 meals. I'll have bacon and eggs for breakfast. I'll cook bacon and then scrambled eggs with chicken stock. Um, and lunch and dinner is the same. It'll either be uh, steak, like beef, or lamb. Uh, and I usually throw in a few cubes of fat to go with it, and that's about it. You know, I eat pretty much all of my eggs in the morning, and the rest of the day is just beef or lamb. Mm, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think that question has been answered. Yeah. My short shows that I go from a normal day would be one meal a day during the week when I'm working, two meals for weekends.
Yeah,
So a normal day would be maybe I take out some beef, um, and maybe that's two chunks of or two pieces of ribeye steak, or it's always in two. And when it comes to chicken, it's in four pieces.
yeah,
Sometimes I mix it up, and nowadays I'm adding beef fat or lamb fat, the two,
yeah,
one of the two, just to help with that extra energy. That's the other
yeah,
question, David. Talking about that, low in energy. I know Kobe say you need to have a lot of fat. What's your taking on
yeah.
it? When
Yeah,
you
definitely fat. Yeah.
you go low in
Um,
energy, yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, it could be a few things. Like if you're low in energy, depends on how much water you've been drinking. Depends on how much salt. You might not. Might want to increase either your water or your salt. But generally speaking, yeah, increase your fats.
Mm,
Yeah, because that's going to be your main energy source when you're in ketosis. Right. So, I eat quite a bit of fat because I usually do minimum an hour, maybe two in the gym each morning. So, I add about 70% of my diet is fat in
mm,
calories. So, yeah.
yeah.
Um, but that's yeah. I mean, that's just
Mm,
me. I don't eat like large meals. I spread mine over 3 meals, but while I was in Japan, though, most days was either two or just one meal because quite a few days there I went to an all you can eat sort of buffet
mm,
and I just I had so much meat in one sitting, like I'd eat a kilo just in one go, so then I only needed one meal a day.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just can't eat that much at home in Australia. Not in one sitting anyway.
Here we go, Diane. I was just watching your latest video, David, and I was getting mad. Do you know what ROFL means? Rolling on the floor, something like that?
So yeah, rolling on the floor laughing, I think it is, yeah.
Okay,
It's
with
the
the
Japanese
Japanese
living
living
life,
and being
being
healthy.
healthy.
You know, Thornwell scientist, and it just knows it's
Yeah, that's right.
a. Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to be the rice, doesn't it?
yeah. She's just talking about I'm giving up back.
Yeah.
I have garlic powder and onion powder. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're talking here. The RV Carnivore. Okay. That's the channel. We need to go look at that guy with the.
Okay, we'll
So,
go with it.
yeah. So, if you want to join, might as well. We're staying and we're just chatting. Come and chat with us. The channel is open for just chatting, hanging out and chatting. Um, yeah. So, Annabella says, I had one egg, eight bacon rashers, two slices of my beer bread with butter.
What
Is that
what
PSM?
PSMF bread with what's that?
I wonder if that's the egg bread. I don't know if you saw
Um,
videos where they make the with the egg yellow or not egg yellow. Yeah, I think it's egg yellow
oh,
or the
okay.
egg white,
Yeah.
and they fluff it up and they put it in the oven. I think maybe it's that. I'm not sure. I got the ribs
Mm.
cooking. Oh, making me hungry. I didn't eat as yet. What's the time now? Let me just see. What's my time for
Yeah,
eating?
that's a so actually that's a point I've got to make about Japan is you know so far the videos I've shown about meat buffets and all the seafood and everything that they eat, the seafood market, but yeah, they have a wonderful range of sweets shops and cafes and everything like that as well, but they don't have the obesity problem. Like
Hmm.
there is literally like all of those meat buffets also have a dessert bar. And you can get all kinds of desserts, cakes, cookies, ice cream, and all that sort of stuff. There are literally cafes that are just sweets, like all you can eat cake, all you can eat ice cream, and all these other different wonderful sweets. And they have all these wonderful bakeries that there's just a wonderful smell and extremely tempting. And that's about the hardest thing about being a carnivore in Japan is
Hmm.
it, the aromas of all these sweets that they cook are just so delicious. It's really tempting not to eat them, but they don't have the obesity problem that we do because
Hmm.
they are they're honest. They are honest about um, their appearance. If they get fat, they admit it because they ate all the wrong food. Um, and they do care about their appearance, and
Mm-hmm.
being healthy is part of that. And they have self control. And they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're not honest, but it's I'll think of it later. Anyway,
Hmm. Yeah.
responsible is what I'm talking about. They're responsible. They take responsibility for the way they eat. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's all about their health as well. As an
Yeah.
individual, I believe in that nowadays you need to take that responsibility. And one of the things that I normally say, it's you're the captain of your ship, so it's your way, not my
Exactly.
way. It's your way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need fat. We need the fat. Yeah, I
We
agree.
need the fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Fat is
agree. You need
important.
more fat.
Yeah.
Right, here's a question. What do you think, David?
Yeah. When I can, I definitely do.
Mm,
While I was in Japan, I ate a lot of fish, but I ate it raw. It was very fresh, and raw fish in Japan is fantastic. Um, I don't see the point, like for tuna, for example. Like if you cook tuna, it just tastes like chicken. So I don't see the point in that. So just eating it raw though is completely different.
mm-hmm.
Um, and fatty fish, especially like salmon, is great. The fish oil is really good.
Yeah, yeah, but us, it's also I would add it into if I have it, I would add it into my dish as well. I think now the
Yeah,
other day I had snook, which is a nice fish. Is better. I would always say it's better than egg. People in Cape Town maybe have a different opinion, but for me, snook is better than egg. and texture wise as well. And here's the other thing, I had to get it from a fisheries. Didn't buy it myself, so I was just wanting this piece of snook. So yeah, you would say no, no, fish, vegetable oil and batter. But yes, like I said, it's only that one piece. It wasn't anything else. But
Yeah.
yeah, fish I would add whenever I get the chance to have some
No,
fish. I
all
will.
carnivores eat fish.
Yeah.
Like there's some extreme people that say lion diet's just steak and water, but lions eat fish too. You know,
Hmm.
you put a big fish in front of it, he's gonna devour that damn thing.
Yeah. What
You know?
about bears?
Yeah,
The bears also go
bears.
after fish.
Even your house cat is a carnivore, right? Look how
Yeah.
much fish they eat. Right?
Yeah. Let's wow. I think I can eat close to 1 kilo of brisket in one go.
Wow.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, it helps. It helps with a really good type of meat. Like I was saying, in Australia, I really can't eat like a whole kilo of meat in one sitting. But while I was in Japan, I did exactly that. I was, at these all-you-can-eat barbecue restaurants. The meat was just so delicious. I had no problem, except that I got full too quick. You get
Mm-hmm.
they're all-you-can-eat buffets, and some of like 100 minutes to 2 hours. One I went to was 5 hours. Right, they're
Mm.
dead cheap, and but like who can eat that long? 30, 40 minutes into it, I was stuffed. I was so full. So
You must see the
you really,
pictures after
yeah,
that. David was
I,
sitting with his holding his tummy.
yeah, I was, I was indeed. We had to walk home from the. We actually walked home from the restaurant because which was quite a fair walk. It was about an hour's walk, but yeah, it
Yeah.
was just so too full. Had to walk some of it off.
I think the next few comments is talking about that bread, protein sparing modified,
Okay.
and protein sparing modified. It's a bunch of ingredients. Ah, and then we get the recipe as well. I think it's egg whites and egg white protein powder. It's making my hair grow
Oh, okay.
really. Ah,
Mm.
maybe
Just be careful with that.
I must.
The protein powder, the like egg white protein powder and stuff like that. A lot of those protein powders have soy ingredients, so just be careful with that, and artificial sweeteners and things like that. So just be careful with those. Which protein powder you get.
Hmm,
So
yeah. And about the happy carnivore, that is interesting to know about your hair. Had not heard any. Yeah, first time I hear about that as well, making your hair grow quicker. Because then I'm gonna stay away from eggs because looks like my hair is growing quicker with eating eggs.
eggs are great for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of great vitamins in eggs. They're a superfood. Yeah.
Annabella, I got 2 kilos of egg white powder to use up. I've been feeling unwell, so I make bread to go with scrambled eggs. Hmm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
My hair is so thick and shining now since that adding. Okay.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
if you like talk to a dog breeder or anything like that, they always add eggs to their diet to give them a shiny coat. We're the same.
Yeah. Think you need self control. Okay.
Yeah.
Cobus, what do you say? I have to go, guys. Nice to meet you, David. Cheers, Graham, and everyone. Thanks, Cobus, for
Cheers,
joining
Cobus.
us. Oh, that's 7 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. Thanks, Cobus, for joining us.
See you, mate.
Sandra, I went to a trim yesterday and a hairdresser and was astounded at how much my hair had grown since my last visit.
Well, that's
This
very good to
carnival,
know.
mm,
Another
this
thing that helps with hair growth and hair color is copper.
Hmm.
If you have, a copper deficiency, if you reintroduce copper, it actually brings the color back into your hair. It's good for the follicles.
Oh. So,
So if
David, since you mentioned bringing the color back into your hair, I got doesn't look here, but people always say I look gray. So then I say to them, it's my name starts with Graham, so yes, I must look gray. However,
tell them
what
it's
kind of
highlights.
yeah, it's highlights. Another friend told me it's highlights. But talking about copper, what? Yes,
Yeah,
now,
copper
yes, now,
copper
funny.
deficient. That, a friend of mine told me, but actually I've spoken to the doctor about this before since then too. A copper deficiency will is what is causing the hair to lose color.
Oh,
Um,
uh,
so if you reintroduce copper into your diet, like drink water from a copper mug, or depending on some foods have copper as well. Um, you can actually bring color back into your hair.
wow,
Yeah. Mm.
interesting. New challenge. Right, this one
Carnivore
is for
Soldier,
me.
Larry, Larry from Carnivore
Yeah,
Soldier.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he drinks from a copper cup too. He told me that that's actually bringing color back into his beard. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm. I think my wife, we must put that on my list. Get myself a copper cup.
yeah.
Right. So, Graham, how do you feel drinking coffee? I'm drinking decaf now, and I'm new. And in the new year, I'm giving up tea. Okay, that's a funny question. For me, I thought I would have my tummy would be disturbed by it by drinking coffee after such a long period of sustaining from it. Thought that, but that didn't happen. My first cup, however, was with two espressos and froth, which was the milk.
Yeah.
And I
Like,
thought
same.
something would happen, and I was like far away from home, but nothing happened. That was on the walk. So nothing really happened. However, the I think that evening at 6 p.m. I drank my second cup, and that was the powdery foam coffee,
Mm.
and that was like okay, it was fine. I was okay. However, I couldn't sleep. I was like a dog listening to everything. If slightly falls asleep, and when there's a noise, it's like, who's there? That type of
Yeah.
sleep I had, and I can say, oh, maybe I just really got into a deep sleep for an hour, and then it was over. Then I had to wake up for work. Um, However, after that, I did drink maybe 2 or 3 cups in the morning. I said no, not in the evening, and it was okay. Nothing. There is a slight boost of, I think, that caffeine boost. Feeling to do a lot of things, but yeah, I think that was the only effect. But going forward, I'm just testing. Drinking coffee. My other one would be tea, which I also sustained from for a long time.
Mm.
Just to test, because yes, I'm at my optimal weight. Is it optimal weight, David? Not yet, no? You can say optimal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So building muscle, then the weight will go up again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm at that point. So adding things is like experimenting now. Can I eat this? What is the effect? So that's on the coffee thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's good. I
Da-
mean, you should experiment with your diet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. David, you know what is that?
Sashimi.
Shashi. Mm.
Sashimi. Yeah. Don't need the first H, but it's just sashimi is just raw fish, or
Raw fish.
actually, it's raw anything, raw meat. It can be you can eat sashimi beef, sashimi horse, sashimi any meat, like any meat that's raw. They call it
Uh,
sashimi.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh yes.
yeah, sashimi
Yeah.
maguro is raw tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Sashimi magaro.
yeah, sashimi.
Sashimi. I'm
Sa.
learning also. Sha
Yeah. Sa.
Sashimi. Sa.
Sashimi.
Ooh. It's like you're gonna learn Afrikaans by me. Sashimi. Okay, David, a question popped in this week from a colleague of mine asking me is what's the thing now? Raw fish, sushi. Eating
Sushi.
sushi, is it okay on the carnivore diet? What's
Well,
your take on it?
I would generally say no, because a lot of it depends on the type of sushi. There's a lot of different types of sushi. All right. Like, not all of it comes with rice, but a lot of it does. So
Hmm.
the type of sushi that comes with rice, I would say no.
Okay,
Um, but again, it depends on your goals. Like, just because you're on carnivore diet doesn't mean you have to only
restrict yourself.
eat meat and never have a carbohydrate. You know,
Mm,
and having it from time to time is not going to hurt. Um, but again, it depends on your goals. But generally speaking, I would say on a regular basis, I would not eat. I wouldn't eat sushi because of the rice content. Yeah,
mm. Yeah, I said, it's your body. You know,
yeah,
that rice has carbs in. If you feel you want to go that way, if sushi is your thing, don't overindulge in it. That's all.
yeah.
But
I mean,
go
generally
for the
speaking,
ones.
it's healthy. It's not. I mean, the biggest
Mm,
thing is just to stay away from processed garbage. But
yeah,
sushi, you're pretty safe.
yeah,
But yeah, again, depends on where you're getting your sushi as well. Like,
yeah,
uh, sushi in Japan is completely different to sushi in Australia.
yeah. I would
Okay,
think the
so
same. Yeah,
yeah, so there's so much that covers under the name of sushi these days that I can't really say that yes or no, because it depends on where you're getting it, depends on the quality, you know.
mm,
So
yeah. Just laughing at the comment. In my PJs, not jumping on tonight, but I'll keep doing the live streams. I'll jump on another day. Someone wanna hop
no
on?
worries, Diane.
No worries. I'm just laughing because what Diane is suggesting later on. Fat on the
It's
brisket is
very sweet
delicious.
of you, Diane.
Mm. Just what I was laughing at. My wife must come jump on. She's still in bed, Diane. It's still early morning here by us, and I'm making a noise. Yeah, let's just go to the. I think I can eat as much brisket because it's appetizing. Mm-hmm. Nice. Pure white eggs. That's on the bread.
Oh, that's
I
good.
can eat
That's
a
good.
lot of meat, but I can seem to eat other things. So it's just the meat, and I'll eat until I'm feeling full. Same here.
Yeah.
Also feel full. I have to check my protein powder now that you said that, David. Okay. I do use a few other ingredients in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you should always check the ingredients before buying
Yeah.
things like protein powders.
Uh-huh.
Even though I know it's difficult because you think you're doing the right thing. It's for the health industry, it's for the fitness industry, but soy and seed oils and stuff like that are used heavily in processed protein powder. So you have to be really careful. Plus, artificial sweeteners and colors are very common. So these are things that you need to think about as well.
Mm. Right. So losing Drea says I have no gallbladder, and so eating eggs with bacon in the AM for me does me wrong. But I'm
Uh,
wondering if I could tolerate duck eggs if I get a hold of some.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I would probably experiment a bit with that. I mean, obviously, like the fat content, the high fat content, it's gonna make you run to the toilet pretty quick. Like, and one of my pet sayings is, "Don't trust the gas." But um, bacon, it might be the bacon fat rather than the egg fat. So maybe experiment, either try just the eggs by themselves without the bacon, or vice versa. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I would experiment a bit with it. You know, but again, never trust the gas.
Yeah. We are we. Ah, she's having a
Oh, okay.
scan. Mm. Yeah, that's
CT
why I
scan.
said my prayers are with you, Annabella. Hope that the result would be a good one and not that serious.
Yeah, I hope it's not too serious for you, Annabelle.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember those scans. I hated them. I hate the fluid
Mm-hmm.
they stick through you.
Yeah. I heard people are reversing gray hair on carnivore. I think it's also a vitamin B, a B
Yeah,
vitamin
vitamin B.
deficiency.
Yeah, it's never just one thing. Like I think the B6 is a big thing. Biotin and copper, and also iron. That's before going on a carnivore diet, iron is probably one of the most prevalent sort of mineral deficiencies that people have, because of the standard diet recommendations. We don't eat enough meat, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what Annabelle is saying, yeah, I love the smell of coffee.
yeah,
I think
it's really hard to pass it up.
that that smell of coffee made me break my coffee fast.
Yeah, I like the
Sustaining from
smell of
coffee.
coffee beans.
Yeah, I
I
was
used
in a
to,
shock.
yeah. Mm. I love coffee beans. I used to just put a bowl of coffee beans on the kitchen bench just to make the whole kitchen smell like coffee.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds awesome, David. Um, David, there's one for you.
Um, okay. Uh, I sort of lost count at the moment. For being in Japan, I'd say just over 200 days now, I think.
Mm,
Yes, it would be just over maybe 205 days thereabouts, I think. Yeah. So quite a
yeah,
while now. Mm.
yeah, David has been on
And
the journey long time.
yeah, huge changes.
Yeah,
Huge changes.
mm.
Mm.
And it helps with the confidence as well, the mindset, everything.
Yes. Well, just the brain fog, because that's something I know everyone they keep saying that this brain fog sort of lifts up, but I think that's because of um, well, one factor, not being poisoned by processed foods, soy oil and things, but also when you're in ketosis and you know your lymphatic system is absorbing those fats, you produce ketones. As ketones get to you, get pushed around you through muscle contraction, your lymph fluid goes to your heart and to your brain. So your brain is made up of largely made up of pretty much just cholesterol, and when you get these ketones to your brain, you think so much better. You feel better. It's just it's that's what I think what's happening anyway. But I'll be talking to someone about that soon. So
Mm.
it's a great feeling though. You can start remembering things again, start concentrating again.
Mm. One for you, David. Ah, sorry. Um,
Yeah, if you eat, depend. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
hi.
Hey mate, losing
Hi.
you got yeah, you got a small point there. The tartar they call like beef, raw beef just by itself. But um, if you go to, I mean, sashimi just means pretty much just raw any fish really.
Mm.
Um, And if you go to some restaurants that have horse meat, and fresh beef, they'll either call it tart. The steak, raw steak,
Mhm.
they'll call tartar, but horse meat and other cuts they'll also call just sashimi. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, mostly just talking about fish though.
Okay. Okay. Hi,
Hello.
PNW Health Journey. Welcome to joining us here on the stream.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
Vitality.
yeah.
G'day,
You
mate.
guys,
How you
That,
doing?
very good. You guys hear me okay?
yeah.
Yeah, mate.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah. So, how
Uh,
do we pronounce your name? Firstly,
Vit- Vitali.
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 Yep.
Okay. Now we're on
Yep.
board.
Where are you, Vitali?
Huh? What's
Where are
that?
you?
I'm in Washington, United States.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that
Close to
Vitali? Is that
Seattle.
yeah? Is that an Italian name?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. Ah,
Yep.
there you go. It was close. It's European.
Yeah, it's my first time doing live.
Do- yes, I
Okay.
know that. I know that.
Well, nice to
No,
meet
no,
you,
been
no,
buddy.
no.
watching,
Before.
been watching your stream also on Instagram. So welcome. You surprised me this morning. I know David don't know, but yeah, you surprised me. But thanks for coming on, and
It's an honor.
maybe you can share some of your story because yes, let everybody know. Yes, that list is up, but don't know who of them are clicking on it and go checking out
Yeah.
your stream as well or your channel. So might as well just share it on this platform. And yes,
All
you
right.
go.
So, about a year ago, on Thanksgiving, I went on a trip with my family to California, and on the way there, I developed my legs swelled up, and I didn't know what was going on. And all time I've been there, it's basically I was just sitting on a chair, couldn't walk. And when I got back, uh, I went to hospital, and they said you got blood clots in your leg.
Wow.
I'm like,
Mm.
oh crap, my dad passed away from this, and now me.
Mm.
And so they gave me medicine and sent me on my way home. 2 days later, I'm back in ER. They said you got blood. It was hard to breathe, and they did the scan and they said you got blood clots in your lungs.
Sure.
I was like, oh man. Now the depression like kicked in, settled down and kicked in like crazy, and I basically uh, they when they discharged me, I was sitting at home, couldn't function, anything like that, and basically sitting on the couch and slowly rotting away. And my wife sat me down behind the dinner table and said, "You gotta do something about your health, about your way of doing things. You are depressed. You gotta fix this, or we won't be around." And I said, "I will fight. I will not. I will not let you guys just go like that." And I started researching how can I heal my body naturally, because they prescribed me Aliquis, and it's like $800 for 3 months supply, and
Mm.
insurance didn't approve it, so it basically had to come out of my pocket. But surprisingly, they had some kind of coupon at the hospital, so I
Mm.
got the 3 months supply for free.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
And but I think that's how they want to get you hooked on it, because Eliquis basically is just blood thinner medicine, and once you get on it, and it messes with your system, your blood and everything. It just basically it's technically for the rest of your life. And they
Yeah.
put me on a blood pressure medicine, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be spending $800 every 3 months on that medicine. I need
Mm.
way out. And I started researching, and like carnivore keep was not carnivore keep. intentional carnivore was saying he was praying to God that he needs way out. I literally always do the same thing. I'm Christian, so I go where I know where I know where to go.
Yeah, I also
and
prayed.
I prayed. I was like, "Hey God, I don't need healing. I need way out. I need wisdom. I need to change my life because to me at that point healing was like a band-aid on a problem. I
Yeah.
mean, miracle was like a band-aid on a problem. So I need
Mm,
the actual change of my way of thinking and living. And we were at the birthday party of my brother's house, and my cousin said that her husband, was on a carnivore diet, and he was doing pretty good. I was kind of start arguing about it because I mean, how can
mm,
you live on just meat, no vegetables or anything like that? And so that discussion kind of went away. And at work, my coworker was on carnivore diet. He had gut problems, and his naturopath doctor actually prescribed him carnivore diet, and he healed his gut. And
mm,
when I was praying to God, and all the YouTube feed on my channel, YouTube channel started popping. Dr. Bear started popping up with his videos. I'm
mhm.
I'm like, how? And I was like, carnivore diet, man. How is it possible? I mean,
Yeah,
how can you live on just meat and fat, only eat fat, and have no problems with cholesterol and blood, and heal yourself basically with that?
yeah.
And finally, I decided to give it a try and look at the videos, and just I sat and binged watched all of his Carnivore 101 videos, all of them.
Yeah.
And like I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna give it a go, see how it goes. And now
Well, that's good, man.
I've been carnivore for about 170 days.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very good.
No more blood
How you
clotting
feeling?
issues. Huh?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I lost around 90 pounds. I was at,
Wow.
my starting weight was at 378.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think this morning, I weighed myself this morning. I think I was at 286.
Sure.
Very good.
But my weight is going down slowly now, right now, because I started going to a gym and I started putting on muscle.
Yeah.
So my weight is kind of offset right now with muscle and bone density build up.
Mm. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mm,
The only issue I have is that if I put too much strain on my leg, it swells up, retains more liquid than the other leg, so I have to wear a compression sleeve on it when I work out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I have no issues with the leg.
Well, hopefully that'll sort of sort itself out, as you progress. I mean, it's only been 170 days, so if you just keep going, hopefully it'll be all right.
Yeah, to me, there's more benefits on this diet than I had setbacks. I
Yeah.
mm,
mean, and the only setbacks I had was my fault. Um,
Yeah.
I I decided like to 1 month and a half in, I decided to have a cheat day. Went to
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings and had some mango habanero wings. Ate
Yeah.
14 of them, and next day I was
Whew.
so constipated, like I, I I really hurt myself.
mm.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't go to work. I had to stay home, and I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay, I couldn't walk. I was in pain.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And if you have a day like that and you realize, Jesus Christ, I was doing this every day beforehand.
Mm,
What the hell? How did I even get through that?
Yeah.
You know?
mm.
And then I was watching one of the videos about oxalates. I didn't know nothing about oxalates, and
Yeah.
I haven't healed from that issue, and it happened again. So I started researching. I was like, what the heck is going
Mm,
on? Why am I having this problem? Everybody's doing so good on the diet, not having any issues, and I'm the only one who having issues. So I started asking Dr.
yeah.
Jeffrey what's going on. He's like, you're not eating fat. I'm like, I'm eating a stick of butter a day. I'm not eating enough fat. That's not including fat on the steaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean I'm not eating enough fat? It's like, you gotta up your fat. I'm like, I'm burping and fat comes out out of my throat. I
Yeah.
can't put down fat no more.
Yeah. It's
Ah,
very different with butter, though. Yeah. If
And
you're just eating, butter fat, it's different.
yeah, and I was
mm,
watching one of the videos. I don't remember who was doing the interview, but it was one of the ladies that she had problems with oxalates. She
mm,
was talking about oxalates and stuff, and I learned that uh, cashews, basically almost all the nuts, are full of oxalates, really heavy on oxalates. And that week I had a bunch of cashews and pecans, and I had same problem again, like after Buffalo Wild Wings. So now I learned my lesson, and basically just
yeah.
meat. I add sometimes a little bit of sauerkraut because I grew up around sauerkraut,
Mm,
eating all my childhood, because that's Ukrainians love that stuff.
so,
And that now that stuff is more like a condiment on my plate. It's not all the time, once in a while, like maybe a tablespoon or something like that.
Yeah.
And I as far as cravings, I don't have any cravings. If I want something sweet, I'd rather have like a piece of apple or something. But other than that, look at the cake or donut, but I don't even want them. They don't even smell good no more.
yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you talking about the video where you had this challenge as well,
Yeah,
where your family thingy gathering, and there was this food, and you just had to step away. I
oh
remember
yeah,
that video.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a panna cotta type of dessert, and I had a little teaspoon of that. My wife was eating,
Mm,
and I had a little teaspoon of that, and then she had another dessert, and I had a little teaspoon of that, and I'm like, I gotta move away from the table
Yeah.
because I will eat more.
Yeah.
that's
uh,
good.
but right now, I I look at the desserts and I don't even want it. My wife basically does dirty keto because she had a bariatric surgery, and yeah, she does that, those keto. She makes keto like the little desserts and stuff. Uh, and I tasted them, and I said, if I'm gonna eat the dessert, it's gonna be real thing, not the keto crap, because it's all that
Yeah.
artificial sugar. Just that doesn't taste good. I said, you go ahead, you eat that, and me, if I'm gonna eat it, it's gonna be real thing and a little bit, and I'm gonna appreciate it, and I'm gonna enjoy every bite of it. But this stuff that you make it, if you got taste for it, go ahead.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of difficult at times, but honestly, I don't crave any sort of anything sweet anymore. Really, generally speaking, every now and then it might pop up, and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind some ice cream or something like that. But then it's kind of good not to have it in the house. So you just sort of ride with it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I tried Dr. Kiltz's ice cream, and maybe if I would have a ice cream maker, it would be better. But it just takes too long to make it. And with those carnivore, like there's a YouTube guy that does carnivore recipes and stuff. I tried
Yeah,
few, and I'm like, it's too much. You have to have so many ingredients to make it. If I'm gonna
yeah,
have a carnivore mashed potatoes, I'm just gonna have eat real ones, regular mashed
yeah,
potatoes. I'm not gonna go out of my way to make the mashed potatoes or this and
yeah,
that, or tortillas for tacos and that kind of stuff. It just,
yeah,
to me, basically ground beef or steak. It's just, that's all I need.
yeah.
I
I'm the
lost the
same.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost the flavor for chicken, and I lost the flavor for pork. To me, pork is associated with barbecue, and it has to have barbecue sauce on it.
Sauces on it.
And
Okay.
I cannot stand it.
Fair enough. I'm
Yeah.
much the same. Yeah, I don't see the point, honestly, in trying to make the same junk food that we're trying to get away from more carnivore style. I think just eat the meat, and I'm
Yeah,
good. And it's one of the benefits of being carnivore is that you don't have to stuff around with recipes. you save so much time. Just cook the steak and eat it. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna if you have to go out of your way and buy so many ingredients to make carnivore safe junk food, might as well
Yeah.
just go get yourself a burger and eat a burger. I mean, why
Yeah.
go
Exactly.
all that way to make something like that?
Yeah.
That's just my personal thought.
Yeah. I'm the same. I don't see the point. Like I said, just don't. Trying to mimic junk food is just not the way to go. At least for me, anyway. I mean, I'm happy just to. I have a very simple palate. Salt is the only thing I add to my meat, and that's it.
Yep, same
Hmm.
here. I even stopped using black pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying. Mm.
I mean, I just recently cooked brisket, and I put white pepper on it, and for some reason, I think I get a histamine response from that, and
Yeah.
it doesn't sit right in my stomach.
Yeah.
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 Let me just show your website to everybody. Um, your website, your channel. Right. So there we go. If you if you yeah,
PNW, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, PNW.
PNW.
Yeah, PNW stands for Pacific Northwest Hell's Journey.
Okay.
Yeah, because Washington is part of the Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
Let me just
and and
it's
it's the
me again.
same handle on Instagram.
Hmm.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I just wish I would start making those videos from the beginning,
Yeah, me
and I
too.
and I
Me
get
too.
I gotta get better at making more videos. I have another video that I made recently, and I just have to edit it and upload it. And with
Yeah.
being at work all
It
the
takes
time
time,
and gym,
Mm,
and just there's no time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It takes time. Especially like exercise videos, gym videos, and that. They take up a lot of time, a lot of editing.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Unless you
I
do it.
what's
Okay,
that?
go on.
I
Unless you
just
do it like
yeah.
me. Unless you do it like me.
yeah. Yeah.
Do the whole
Yeah,
thing one time,
accountability.
little edit.
Yeah, I just use
They're a
That's
lot of
DaVinci.
fun to watch
DaVinci
though.
is pretty quick. DaVinci editing is pretty quick. It's really simple program to use.
hmm. And let me just go back to comments. That's what you said. You don't. Diane also don't like to mix it up to mimic junk food. Agree. Did make a carnival gravy today and it was awesome. It's just broth and stock and egg yolks. That's all it is. Wow. Sounds like a soup to me as well.
Yeah, what I like to do is have you guys tried French omelet?
Explain.
No.
So
What's that?
that it's you just take a whole bunch of eggs, you just whisk them up, and you put bunch of butter on a pan and just melt the butter and put the eggs in there and just keep stirring until it starts coagulating and thicken it up,
Uh,
and then
Yeah.
all those eggs they just absorb all that butter, and there's no more butter on the pan. You just kind of fold it, and it's super
Yeah.
creamy on the inside and nice
mm,
and kind of stiff on the outside. And
Okay.
you got all that butter inside there, and it's not liquid no more.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
sounds
what I do
nice.
with my. That's
yeah,
one way
that's
to get
awesome.
a lot of fat in your diet.
This cooking corner is simple and quick. I have arthritis in my lower back and left hip, and standing still to cook is so painful. Ouch. That's Sandra.
Yeah. See, that's a good thing about it's just so simple and easy and quick to be carnival. Just chuck the steak in the pan or fryer and just just wait. It's great.
Yeah,
I do
and
like doing eggs with. I like doing my eggs with um, chicken stock, and I'll either make an omelet or I'll make it scrambled. But if you just leave the lid on the pan, it comes up nice and thick, about 2 inches thick. It's just egg, chicken stock, and then you can just throw some butter on top of that. That's nice.
Thank you, Arlene.
Yeah, you got congratulations, Vitali, if I'm right, on the wait list, and getting off the blood thinners.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
think I'm in the weight loss.
Yeah, it's
Thank
weight
you for
loss.
that.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
and you
Getting off
got
the blood
sub,
thinner is a good thing.
all in sub to you, bypass carnivore sub to you. So yeah,
I did the same.
Yeah.
yeah. And David sub. I already subbed. Yeah, but
Thank you.
you, for me, the YouTube channel is there for accountability. That's how
Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah.
And keeping me disciplined. That's how I see it.
yeah, it
Starting
helps. Yeah,
this, yeah, it helps. And obviously meeting new friends and sharing basically life with them. That's for me. And
yeah,
that part I enjoy a lot. Having David
yeah.
as my best
It's been
friend
good
here.
actually. Been meeting a lot of people.
Hmm,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
like
yeah,
whole new family.
yeah,
yeah, that's right.
God,
Well, we are. You
basically,
know, around the world, we all family, really.
and basically that
mm,
I mean that's the only people that understand
yeah,
what your way of living or life.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you need these people that understand what you are doing, and not those
yeah,
that still fighting the veggie stories and all those stuff.
yeah.
Don't need people like that.
No,
Okay, Tabora. Hi, Tabora. Nice seeing you on chat. Put a chair in the kitchen to cook because I have stage 4. David,
Deborah. I think it's Deborah. Yeah,
Deborah, sorry.
Never.
Stage
yeah.
4 osto. Big words. I can't say so quickly.
Osteoarthritis.
Osteo in both hips.
Osteoarthritis. Yeah, in both hips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja.
Okay. That's just like a
Yeah.
bone, deep bone arthritis. I
Yeah, I
think
know.
that's something that carnivore will help a lot because you get a lot of see bone tissue is made up of um, what's it called? Uh, Mine's drawing a blank here. Um, it's made up of proteins, different types of proteins. So
Mm,
and getting that through into your bones, you need healthy fats and everything like that in your lymph fluid to push all that through your bones. So it kind of would definitely help with that. I would hope. I would think. So certainly, I hope so. Anyway, for your sake.
mhm. Sandra is Arlene is saying, Sandra, I'm 66 and been on carnivore 10 weeks and 3 years. Low carb ketosis
Yep.
and made arthritis feel 80 to 90% better and even better now with carnivore. And I hope you keep healing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
good.
that's
Excellent,
awesome. That's
man.
awesome. The Bora I did get a hawker, but still found it difficult. Okay. That's maybe a chair or something. All right. Aye, Baroness is back. Is that a fellow? Yes, that's a fellow Australian New Year. Baroness
Yes.
of Beef.
Australian. Yes.
It's David. Yes, David is from Brisbane.
Where are you from, Baroness?
Yeah. Well, there's a question out on the floor. Where are you from, Baroness? Yeah. So Vitali, tell me, what's next for us? Videos or coming or
Oh,
interviews or stuff like that? Do you have anything planned in the future?
I don't mind. I don't mind doing interviews. It's just uh, I don't. I don't really feel comfortable in interviewing people. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just have to just jump into it or something. But
Yeah.
I don't mind giving interviews.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It's a big difference, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Um. Yeah.
because when you start interviewing people, to me, you have to keep the crowd entertained, and I'm still like a little camera shy. I'm not used to being in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's fair
And
enough.
yeah,
Hmm.
Now
I
I was
mean,
the same like last year. I would never have thought about starting a YouTube channel, honestly.
those guys, Carnivore Kip and Sean from International Carnivore, man, they just natural with doing that stuff.
Now
I,
Sean
I,
was the same. Like you see Sean now, but when he first started his weight loss, like his journey, he pretty much took like a year gap. He did like one video of his, and then he took like a year off YouTube, and then came back. Sort of thing. It actually took him a while before he started doing the stuff that he's doing now. And he's doing a lot of stuff mostly on Facebook and Twitter and that. In in the meantime, but yeah, Sean's great though. He's a great guy to talk to actually.
yeah, versus me, I just jumped right into it, and
Yeah,
I started my Instagram account about 3 years ago when I went. I started doing intermittent fasting. Back then, my weight was at 380,
Yeah.
yeah,
and before Christmas, it was like I'm gonna do carb free till Christmas. It was like 66 days, I believe, till Christmas. And Christmas time, I ate some desserts, and that's it. 3 years later, I got blood clots,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and I gained all my weight back. And but back then, I was doing posting regularly on Instagram. And yeah, I deleted all the stuff that I posted previously and started fresh, basically.
Yeah.
Hi
Well, it's
guys.
good to see you doing well now. And getting off those medications, it certainly make you feel a lot better too.
Oh yeah.
I was on blood thinners for a while myself. It's because I had blood clots in my arms, but it was yeah, I hated it. So,
Mm-hmm.
11 months
Yeah,
carnivore. Yeah, I call it a miracle too,
yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah,
Deborah.
those blood thinners, they really mess with your system. Even with the sexual drive, they mess up everything. It's like it's a
Well,
bad. It
it's
helps you, but at the same time, it ruins you a little bit.
yeah. I
Mm,
mean, um, any medications really, it causes a lot of dysfunction in your body.
Yeah,
You know, so it's good to be get off medications.
yeah.
yeah,
Collagen, yeah,
It's
that's
liberating. It's liberating.
thank you, Deborah.
yeah. So
Mm. Yeah,
Deborah
it
again,
is.
yes, protein and collagen should help, but will take a good amount of time to repair decades of eating mostly carbs and
That's right.
sugar with a little protein and fat.
That's right.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my
but
son
you know,
came in.
everyone wants results now. You know, like, but it takes time. You spend your whole lifetime eating a you know junk
Mm,
food and the so-called standard diet and all these other recommended foods and whatnot, and it takes a long time to heal. You know, but to be honest, a lot of it you don't sort of notice along the way as well. Everything that it's sort of healing, all these small um, little wins that you have along the way, um,
mm,
it actually does happen faster than you think, really.
yeah. Um, just to answer Deborah, is there a carnival community here in South Africa? Well,
Well, Graham, is it?
well, well,
What's that, buddy?
I can say yes, there are
No, you.
on Facebook. On Facebook, I've discovered four groups that's carnivores in South Africa. Community wise, as to saying, do we have something created somewhere? Yes, I would like to have that started. Um, but yes, where I'm at, the Facebook groups is a good place to start. And I would say, let me just go check what's the names of those groups because I'm part of these groups. The one is Carnivore, Ketovore, and Intermittent Fasting, South Africa. That's the one. Don't know if I can show it to you. If it's clear, if it's not, oh, it's backward now. But yeah, I normally go with the pictures. Then there's this other one. where I'm also active on. South Africa Carnivore, you find great people also on there. And then Carnivore South Africa, that's that one as well. So that's three. The other one is an Afrikaans platform. It's where Afrikaans carnivores come together. So yes, there is a community on Facebook. Um, and yes, they are great people. Some I've already connected with, like Kobus Krill. He's South African coach. 4 to 5 years of carnivore. So he's great to listen to. He's on TikTok. So yeah, maybe you can hop on to that. So let's go on.
Very good.
There we go.
Jesus, daily opioids for 10 years. CBD oil before carnival. Yeah, it does. It truly heals. Yeah,
Mm,
it's amazing what
yeah.
just eating the proper diet will do for you. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
something that I want people to understand. It's amazing how resilient your body is. It
Mm,
is a machine that is second to none, really. If you think about how much abuse the body has taken over the years, over so many years, and can still recover from, it's incredible.
mm,
Yeah, have a look at some of these largely obese, like Sean from Intentional Carnivore, good example. He was huge, and look at him now. And diseases, type 2 diabetes, all sorts of other things that have just been reversed. It's incredible.
mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean,
vast.
when before I started carnivore diet, every morning I would wake up. It literally felt like I was walking on needles. My
Yeah,
joints, my heels were just so inflamed that I couldn't walk normally.
Wow.
yeah,
And I had to go to work. At work, I would start walking, and the pain kind of goes away, or maybe I get used to it. I don't know. But as soon as the break hits, and I go to for a break to my car, sit in the car, relax, and as soon as I get out of my car, same pain it hits again. As
yeah,
soon as I got when I got on the carnivore diet, and like 2 weeks later, the pain was gone.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
That's
amazing.
quick. That's really quick.
And
Never
Yeah.
remember.
I remember my wife. We was lay down to sleep, and my wife says, "Are you breathing?" I'm like, yeah. Like you're not snoring no more. You're not whizzing or anything like that. You breathe, you
Yeah,
breathe normally.
yeah,
It's
A
pretty cool.
non-scale benefit.
Oh yeah.
The
It's,
non-scale benefit. Mine also stopped.
the only
Only when
problem.
I'm very, 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 very tired. Then I make a little noise.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, the only problem I have chronic sinusitis, but it's kind of going away slowly. I
yeah.
have
Well,
some
that's good.
sinus problems. Yeah,
Mm.
maybe it's because I had a while back. I had a surgery. I had a deviated septum. Maybe that's why I have the problem. But it don't really Bother me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like Graham was saying, there's non-scale sort of victories. There's small wins that you get. Some of them you don't even notice. Like you just keep accumulating as you go along, and then you think back and you think, oh, wow, I didn't notice that. Like I stop snoring, for example, or joints are not hurting, or this, that, and the other. It's just a remarkable feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
or you do a certain move that you couldn't make it. Like
Yeah,
with me after accident, and I couldn't turn my head to look in the blind
mm,
spot. And one day I was driving, and I turned my head. I'm like, oh, I can do that now.
yeah,
it's yeah, it's fully oiled now.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah, the other one is dandruff going away. That was like, whoa,
yeah,
that's interesting.
yeah. Things like
And
that.
that's a
Yeah,
something like a non-scale. So
yeah,
wow, that's quite interesting. Not
yeah,
having that anymore, it's like wow.
yeah,
Yeah, my wife
yeah.
still
I
got
haven't had headaches. headaches or fevers, things that I used to get were very common. Now I just it, I haven't gone. I haven't. Let me see. I haven't had a fever in like 6 months. So
Mm,
it's been amazing.
yeah.
With me, I haven't had a heartburn since I started this diet.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
another thing. Reflux and
Yeah,
IBS. You know, like you know, those have been pretty big things for me. Reflux and IBS were pretty bad. But yeah, it was pretty quick actually. It was maybe a week or two into it. I hadn't didn't have any symptoms at all. So yeah, it's
hmm
been great.
Do you guys have issues with leg cramps at night?
No, I haven't had that. But you
Yeah,
know, I eat a lot of salt, and I also take magnesium.
hmm
So
it
yeah.
seems like doesn't matter how much water I drink or electrolytes. I take those keto chow electrolytes with
yeah,
iodine,
yeah.
and especially after workouts, when at night I get leg cramps. To
Have
the
you
point that
tried taking magnesium?
I did. I upped the dosage, and I was afraid that I'm gonna take him too much because I was taking
Mm,
like
You won't take too
five
much.
pills.
And, I mean, when it comes to magnesium, like, it's a mineral deficiency a lot of people have. But um, I mean, if you do take too much, or you do, it just you just pee it out. It's not a big deal, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So take as much as you need. I mean, pretty big guy, 276 is it pounds?
76.
286.
286. So you're gonna need quite a bit anyway, because of your size. Um, and maybe look at how much salt you're taking as well. Maybe increase your salt intake. That help as well.
I mean, as far as salt, I salt my food really good to taste, and
No, that's good.
throughout the day I
What
have
kind of
a
salt do you use?
Redmond's real salt.
Okay, no, that should be right then.
Yeah,
Yeah, then if that's the case, I'd probably just start taking more magnesium for a while. And
and even if,
you can also get magnesium cream. If you rub that into your calves, that'll help.
I'm gonna have to look into
So,
it. Even at
yeah,
work, I would take a pinch of salt and just throw it in my mouth and flush it out with water.
yeah, that's good. Yeah. I would try that. Just increase, just start taking magnesium again. And if you haven't still having trouble, maybe try the magnesium cream. Just rub it on your legs at night
Mm.
before bed, and that should stop any cramping.
Okay, I'll try that.
Mm.
Let's just see, David, you got a question?
When's my next blood test? Next month, actually. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to do that.
Mm.
Uh, I'm seeing the doctor
Yeah.
today for my results, so I would say cross
Yeah.
your fingers or thumbs, keep thumbs, whatever. I hope.
I
Yeah.
don't even
Okay.
have a doctor.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
be
my
fine.
doctor. Yeah, the clinic I used to go to, the doctor quit, so I don't even have a doctor.
Mm,
I didn't for
yeah,
about 4 years either.
yeah. Let's see. Arlen says about 1 year after keto, the arthritis I had was practically gone, especially in winter. It was so painful at night. Yeah, that's
That's
so.
amazing, Arlene. Well done.
Yeah. In winter
Yeah,
time, whoa.
congratulations.
Mm. Then Deborah saying something I noticed is I don't need deodorant anymore.
Uh,
I'm in the early 50s, mid menopausal. A couple of years ago, when I started, my body odor was awful and I needed extra strong deodorant. Non scale.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
another
that's the other thing.
non-scale. Actually, I've noticed I don't have any sort of BO or anything like that.
Mm.
I mean,
I,
I've
s-
never smelled bad, but
I smell like beef. Yeah, I have to wear it when I at the gym. I put some deodorant on it on myself.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't worn deodorant for a while actually. But yeah, I'm feeling it. But one thing I've noticed though is the lack of gas too. Not farting up the place.
Oh yeah,
So that's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
on scale.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Who was like
The
on
wife
scale?
always appreciates that. The wife
Yeah,
appreciates that one.
Yep.
yeah, it's terrible. And the other thing is no odor in the loo. That's what I've
Yeah.
discovered as
Yeah,
well.
mm, yeah.
That's interesting. And here's the thing: when I started, that was one of the concerns. When is it gonna happen? And then I watched the Dr. Kenberry about it, about the poo story, and then I was like, uh-huh. And I was like proclaiming to everybody, it's not gonna smell, it's not gonna smell. And this one day it smelled and they said, so how does the carnival work like that now? Can you tell me why is it smelling now? So no, it's something wrong maybe.
Is
Maybe.
it, is it the video where he was talking about the different calibers?
Mm.
That one's funny.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah.
made me laugh on that one.
Mhm. But yeah, thanks guys. It's awesome having you guys coming along and having a chat. And thank you, Vitali, for just coming along and just showing yourself to the world live. Um, and I'm gonna send this video out to your channels. Or
Yeah,
gonna send you
absolutely.
a link. I'm gonna send you a link. Then you download it and
Okay.
then you upload it again. Right?
All
And
right.
you can take out snippets of whatever and just make a video and let the audience know.
No worries.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't worry. It will I don't
It's
have
good
your
to see you,
email.
Graham.
Yeah, it's good to see you again, David. This email thing is working on my nerves is I don't if I don't see you and talk to you. You must say hi to your wife,
Eileen's got
there,
something to
David.
say there.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks Diane. Thanks Arlene. Thanks for all those that came along and just chatting and keeping us busy in the chat. Um it was awesome and I would like to do this again. I don't know how do you feel, David? I'm missing
Yeah,
the
anytime, man.
time zones thingy, so yeah. Chatting
Yeah.
across time
No,
zones.
anytime I'm up, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you gave me a schedule, so I'm still looking through it. I don't. You must tell me
Okay.
when you are available, David. You're every day available on the schedule. Yeah,
Yeah, most
Sandra.
days I'm pretty much available.
Mm, yeah, so Sandra's is nice catching this live stream so early in the morning. Yeah, Sandra. I didn't know what to do. So yeah, best way to do is talk with friends and carnivores and a new friend, Vitali, coming along.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
Every
I
weekend
don't
live
know.
stream. Yeah, I'm game for that.
But now the thing is, Diane, are you joining us? That's the good question. That's why I say good question.
Well, if you have
Yeah,
the
maybe.
stream, then yeah, she can join in anytime.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah,
more than happy to join again.
that's awesome. Yeah, so let's see. Next week, maybe I'll Vitali, if you know where to get my email address, it's carnivoretransformer@gmail.com.
Okay.
Pop me an email, then I will send out links beforehand to you. Then you can join on the stream, and yes, we can do this. I think we must
Okay.
do this. There is some Saturdays that I will have to cut it short.
Yeah, that's
Um,
all right.
yeah, but I hope not so. But yeah, there is. But we can start early in the morning. For me, it's fine. Don't know there by your side, but for me, it's fine. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
For me, it's
Is
way
it fine for
way
Natasha?
evening.
I don't know, Natasha. Is it fine by you? She's quiet. She's quiet. Right. Thanks, guys. Everybody.
Yeah, guys.
For just
Yeah.
joining us.
Nice meeting you, Vitaly.
Yeah. Same here, Vitali. And let's see in the future we talk again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, guys.
Anything?
Ciao.
Right.
Last thing. You know my mind is working overtime. Last thing. Any wise words for those that are still online with us? David?
Just
Vital?
keep moving. stick with it, keep moving, and keep pushing forward. You're gonna find all your benefits from the carnivore will only happen. Well, will happen better if you keep moving, keep your body moving, get that lymphatic system pushing all those vitamins, minerals, and proteins all around your body. So keep moving.
Your side,
And
Vitali?
and for me, with all this stuff that's going on in the world, the most important thing is love one another, because love
Yeah,
will always win.
yeah,
And
yeah.
stay
Good
Exactly.
healthy,
man, Vital.
keep moving, and
Stay
improve.
healthy.
That's it. Stay healthy. Yes.
Yeah. My one would always be empower your plate. Whatever you put on that plate, just remember it can enrich your life. So that's my thing.
Yeah,
So enrich your life with the choices you make.
that's right.
There we go.
Excellent. All right,
All right.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
There you
everybody.
go.
And
Bye
finally, I would say bye.
bye. Bye.
Bye.